Hello again, Bulldog fans, and welcome to Van Buren, Arkansas, Claire Bates Arena. On the campus of Van Buren High School, Greenwood basketball. We're live on a Tuesday night, 5A West. Lady Bulldogs and Bulldogs making the trip over here into Crawford County. And we're getting ready to hook it up here. Girls game first on tonight's docket. Tim Terry, Dr. Dustin Smith will be joining us shortly. Appreciate you tuning in on the Sports Hog 103.5, and welcome if you're joining us online at Greenwood Sports Center on YouTube. Mr. Sean Holland engineering, producing, and directing over there on the live stream. Joey Buffkin running cameras. This should be a good one tonight on the girls' side. The Lady Bulldogs come in 17-4. They're 7-0 in conference. Handled Van Buren at our place a few weeks back. The Lady Pointers 7-12. They're 1-6 in conference. Looking for an upset. What Coach Clay Reeves has got to do at this point in the season, as we have obviously moved over into the second half of the round robin, you got to keep these girls from getting complacent. You got to keep the Lady Bulldogs thinking every game, obviously is a must-win. Target on your back, the whole 9 yards. You got to get up and play and take care of business every night out, no matter who the opponent is, and look forward to this being a good one for Coach Clay Reeves and his Lady Bulldogs. Ryan Lensing, his assistant. Man, what's Clay in his 20th year? Hey, is this Clay's 20th year at Greenwood? So maybe 20 years. I'm asking his wife right now. We're live. The lovely Dana Reeves. 19th season? Yeah, fantastic. 5 state titles at Greenwood, 3 up at Greenland. The Lady Pointers, Michael Kinney, their head coach. Of course, Kinney was a standout basketball player here at Van Buren. He's about my age. He was an early, mid-90s guy. Fantastic point guard. So this should be a good one. The boys' game is humongous tonight. Just unbelievable postseason implications really on the line in the boys' game later on tonight. We're going to stay live here, and we will be paused for a moment for the national anthem and Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And now please remain standing as choir intern Landon King presents our national anthem. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red alert of bursting in air gave proof
fantastic rendition. Always a fan of the live singing person, kind of like Kendi Holland. She does a good job.
She does all right.
Maddie Cartwright will start tonight, the junior all-stater for Greenwood, number 2. Number 3 is Anna Trusty, super sophomore. Another all-stater. Here's Megan Gray, going to be all-state. Number 11, she's a senior. Number 12 is Abby Summit, obviously key cog in this Lady Bulldogs ball club. Summit, the senior, and Adriana Russa, the junior. Talked to Abby Summit before the game, during the JV girls game, extensively. Had a good conversation with her. Great kid, homecoming queen. For the Lady Pointers, that's Brooklyn Kennedy starting. Kenzie Jones. Kennedy's a senior. Jones is a junior. Holly Ming is a junior. Number 23 is Allie Moss. She starts for Van Buren. She's a senior. And number 32 is J.C. Odom, a freshman. She's a phenom for the Van Buren Lady Pointers. The Lady Pointers dressed in their home whites, green numerals front and back, and Van Buren across the front in green. The Lady Bulldogs in their road navies, white stripes up the side, white numerals front and back, and Greenwood in white across the front. Good crowd here at Claire Bates tonight. We're ready for some 5A West basketball. Mr. Crossland will flip it up in the middle. And off we go. Cartwright's going to win the tip as Gray controls it. Lady Bulldogs working right to left on your radio dial from our position up on the concourse. Cartwright, an early 3, not there. Rebound, Trusty. Her follow-up off the window won't go. Cartwright, another offensive board. Her follow won't go, but she's fouled. So 2 early offensive boards for Greenwood, and Maddie Cartwright will toe the line. That's got to make Coach Reeves happy seeing them crash the boards.
What's the old adage? If at first you don't succeed, try again. We just kept firing shots up there, and Trusty and Cartwright, the 2 girls with the most length on our team, and they're battling for the rebound. Cartwright knocks down the first.
I was talking to A.J. Summit. She got the second one to go. It's 2-0. She said they worked on that offensive rebounding. Full court 1-3-1 here from Clay. And Van Buren in deep trouble. They had a lot of trouble against the press in the first meeting. They get it across the timeline to Odom. Jones now to Odom. Driving in is Moss. Had it stolen away by Gray, and we're going the other direction. Here's Trusty down the middle of the lane, floater. It's unbelievable. Splash. 4-0.
2 is that 0-0. That's 10. 10 went back, tried to set up. Jones tried to set up and thinking she was going to take a charge, and Trusty just stopped and popped.
Cartwright flashed for a steal, got it, the ball was kicked loose. Trusty picked it up and then finds Cartwright diving towards the basket, and then she's fouled. No call, or no shooting foul, though.
No, it wasn't on the shot, apparently.
Right, wow. Second team foul. Here's Greenwood with it, up 4-0. We played 55 seconds. Cartwright goes to Summit, high post, pump fakes, drives down the lane, up with the left hand, you bet.
And that's a solid move from Abby Summit. A up fake at the free throw line. They're trying to get her in the high post, and she was able to make a cut to the basket, went off the window with the left hand, and Greenwood up to a 6-0 advantage.
Moss to Kennedy in the backcourt, back to Moss. They cross the timeline. Ball's kicked by Summit. It'll stay with Van Buren. 6-0 Greenwood. This pressure is just it's just trouble for the Lady Pointers. As I recall, they struggled mightily in the first meeting. Inbound comes into Moss. She'll find Ming. Back to Moss. Top of the key. Bounce pass over to Jones. Into the corner. They tried Odom. She tried to feed the cutting Ming, and there's a foul called on Greenwood. It's on Trusty, her first, team's first.
Yeah, Trusty coming from behind there, trying to swat the pass away. She did, but in the official's mind, she got too much body and commits the foul.
Kennedy will inbound on the baseline, left side of the lane. Trying to get it in, threw it away. It'll be Greenwood's ball. They'll inbound in the back court, down at the baseline, same spot.
Well, that's what the pressure does. It gets you all out of sorts. We saw it with Russellville on Saturday, and there wasn't even really a whole lot of pressure right there, and they just threw it out of bounds. They just get in your mind thinking, here comes some height, here comes the trap. What am I going to do with it?
Cartwright's got it on the left wing, down to the short corner to Summit. Skip pass up top to Gray for three. Won't go. Cartwright high for a rebound. Russin kept it alive, then she's bulldogged. Give Adriana the rebound. The foul's called on.
32, that may be her second.
No,
that's her first, sorry.
The first one was on.
23, I think.
Well, they had one before that. Cartwright got the free throws on. I missed it. So Summit will come out of the right corner. A little flip shot. Won't go with the left hand. Ball tipped right back to her. Out to Cartwright on the right corner. And she'll get it to Summit, and they'll reset in the half court. Trusty, top of the key. Floater down the right side of the lane off the window. Yeah, it's going to be a long night tonight for the Lady Pointers.
That's a right-handed running hook.
Wow. And then
off the window.
And then Mean got it and shuffled her pivot foot, and Coach Kinney says, I got to have a timeout here. 8-0 Greenwood, and it's been all navy blue so far. Wow.
Well, it's the pressure. We talked about it, and we don't want to talk about it at nausea, but that's what it is.
Right.
The pressure has caused Van Buren to play faster than they want to play, and when they play faster than they want to play, they throw passes they shouldn't throw. They throw them to us, and our girls are so good and so trained, and Coach Reeves has done this so many times where they just are ingrained, and here's what happens with the trap. And if you notice when the trap happens, somebody's sprinting the other way pretty quick, and they're looking for that outlet pass, and oftentimes that's Anna Trusty. She's got 4 in the early going here, and a lot of it's just because her length is a problem, number one, but the way she shoots is a problem.
So Greenwood's basketball in the front court. Over on the far side, the A.J. Summit will inbound. And into Megan Gray. 2-3 zone look.
If you want to talk defense, there's the mastermind, Jason Gill.
Finalist for the Broyles Award. Here's Gray up top. Deep three. Won't go. Long rebound. Ran down by Van Buren. Kennedy had it, and then they get Summit for reaching in. It's not a real smart foul from AJ.
Oh, that's an aggressive foul. I don't know that you'd call it a smart foul. That's 90 feet away from the basket. You got her in the corner. Just trap her there. Don't try to get the ball. Just trap. The double team's coming. She's got nowhere to go.
Here's the full court pressure. Brooklyn's got it. Kennedy trying to get to the midcourt stripe. Back to Moss. She'll split the double team back to Kennedy. Near side it comes to Odom, the freshman. Russin tipped it away. Here comes Gray on the run. Finds Trusty right wing. Anna hard to the basket. Up off the window. Won't go. Cartwright couldn't get it. Russin gets the board. Summit up top. Stops and pops from 15 feet. Won't go. Rebound to Moss. And she's trapped in the backcourt. Tried to throw it off of Trusty. Anna, a little floater. Good. Wow. A steal and a basket for Trusty.
You know, sometimes, and Cartwright about steals the inbounds pass. She knocks it out of bounds. But sometimes you think that some of these teams might think, can we get points just for getting it to half court?
Yeah, that's right.
Because we don't get to do that very often. And it's already 10 snap here.
Sophie Goring is checked in for Van Buren as Trusty. Another steal in the backcourt and another layup. She's got 8 points. It's 12-0.
What you can't do is you can't make the initial pass. Pump fake like what happened right there. Get Anna to commit. And then throw a bounce pass. Fake a pass to make a pass.
Other thing you can't do, Doc Smith, is replicate this in practice. Kennedy's deep three. She's got a great shot. That's not there. Rustin's got her 4th board, and here comes Greenwood on the run. And Adriana run the break. Finds Summit left of the circle up top to Gray. Over to Trusty right wing. Back to Gray. Here's Summit down in the corner. Cartwright open for 3. Long and rebound to Moss, but she had to save it inbounds. Kennedy's got it. Baseball pass to the front court to Jones. That's one way to beat the press, throw it ahead of the pack. High post Ming at the top of the key. That's Moss. She's in deep trouble. Trusty, another steal. Anna crossing over into the paint. Floater, won't go. Got her own rebound. Up off the window. Good. That's just a ridiculous pat statting by Trusty, and I don't appreciate it. Missing the bunny to get a rebound. She's thinking triple-double. 10 points for Trusty. 3 steals, 2 rebounds. Timeout. 14-0 Greenwood over Van Buren. I've said that before. Let's take a timeout with them. Greenwood Sports Center and the Sports Hog 103.5. We're back here at Claire Bates Gymnasium in Van Buren. Greenwood Lady Bulldogs flexing muscle here, up 14-0 on the Lady Pointers. And it's just been a story of turnover. I bet they've got 10 turnovers already. I wish I'd been keeping up.
I was trying to think how many shots they've taken. I remember one 3-point shot, but I don't know if they've taken another shot.
No. They were fouled on one possession, but then they turned it over on the inbounds. We got this one across the timeline as Avalee Jones is checked in. There's Brooklyn, her little floater short. And rebound to Summit, ahead to Cartwright, but the pass went away to Gray, tried to save it in.
That's backcourt.
Coach Reeves up barking at the refs. Cartwright kicks another one, trying to get it across the timeline.
Coach Reeves says 14-0 ain't enough.
Right.
Pressure in the backcourt.
Hey, you got to get business taken care of. I told Summit to get a big lead in case Clay wants to let the air out of it. That ball is off of Jones, and it'll be a turnover. That's Avalee Jones. She is a junior.
And Greenwood's done all this without shooting or making a three.
Right. Cartwright to Gray. Over to Trusty. Down to Russin on the right block. Back out to Trusty. Here's Gray up top. Trusty right wing back to Gray. Cartwright at the high post. Puts it on the deck. Has it stolen away. On the floor, we're going to have a jump ball. The arrow points to Van Buren.
You talked about Adriana bringing the ball up the court. I remember number 32 that could handle the basketball pretty good.
Ooh, boy.
Maybe played for the Michigan State Spartans. And
Right, the Magic Man.
yeah, maybe that's what Adriana should be. We should dub her.
Right. Well, there's a drive in. That's a Gehring. She's cut off, kicks it out up top to Jones now, left side, back down to Gehring. Nice cut from Ming up off the window, not there. Trusty high for the rebound. That's her third board, and she's on the run with it. Cartwright on the right wing. Ooh, lost control, found Summit. Step back three off the glass. Party time.
Talk to me.
Splash.
It don't matter how they go in. Just go in. I haven't kept a stat yet that said it banked in.
17-0 Lady Bulldogs. In the backcourt, Jones picked her dribble up, gets it ahead to Gehring in the front court. Wait for her, she did. Kennedy crossed the timeline. Being harassed still out at midcourt. They go down low, but Avalee Jones couldn't handle the pass. Turnover back to Greenwood. I thought maybe you were going to go with that other 32 I know. I think her name was Hartness.
Oh, yeah, she was okay for us, yes.
You're right.
We could throw that one out there, too, but that's high category, both of them.
Summit drives down the left side of the lane, up off the window. Russin trying to battle for the board on the deck. Good hustle. Ball still loose. And we'll have the jump ball called, and it's going to be our ball this time. Greenwood will keep it.
Coach Reeves gets Sexton off the bench. Carly will come in. Who's she going to get? Summit.
Yep.
You bank in a three, you sit down.
Yeah, right. I told AJ we need more points out of her, so she banked that in. I'm sure she said, that's for you up there, fat man. Sexton will inbound on the baseline, right side of the lane.
Who was she referring to as the fat man?
Me.
Oh.
To Trusty. Here's Cartwright. Now
Don't be
Sexton.
insulted, Sean. It wasn't you.
No,
I know.
He said, I know.
Great out of Sexton. Back to Gray. They'll swap spots. Top of the key now, Trusty. Takes Carly Sexton. Right wing is Gray. She's wanting a three bad. Sexton has it. Feeds into Trusty on the right block, kind of in the soft spot. And there's going to be a foul call, a body check on Anna Trusty. 33 or 12.
12.
Holly Ming. That's her second.
No, I'm just checking. It is 17 because I'm running the.
It was 14-0. Someone hit the banked in three.
That's right.
And Sexton will inbound again. 1:29 left. Cartwright had to go up high for the inbounds pass.
Well, that's a luxury.
Yep. Now
just throw it up and let her go get it.
Yeah, she'll set up, get the offense set up. Clay barking out signals. Trusty's got it now. Sexton left wing. Back to top to Trusty. Gray. High post, Cartwright on the right elbow to Russin in the corner. Back to Gray. Here's Trusty, top of the key, back to Gray. Wanting a three. Found a little room, couple of dribbles off the mark. Carly Sexton went after the rebound, but she stepped out of bounds.
Yeah, couldn't time it just right there. The ball was just far enough where she had to jump. She kind of got midair.
Ella Williams up off the bench for the Lady Bulldogs. She will get Megan Gray. Inbound, Kennedy's got it. She's on the run with it. Trying to get across the timeline, finds Jones. Back to Kennedy. Here's Kinsey Jones now. Near side is Odom. Jones down to Everly Jones. Out to Kennedy. Brooklyn for 3. Got it. And they're on the board. However, we've got to call the Bologna scorekeeper and give them some points, but they've earned their 3 of their own. 17-3. Here is Trusty with it now. Cartwright, her 3 from the right wing. Splash!
What you can do, I can do as well, and Cartwright dials that one in.
20-3, 20 seconds left first quarter. Brooklyn trying to split the double team. She sure is fouled.
24. Sexton picks up her first.
Thought we might have had a scoot of the foot, but it's a foul. Kennedy will inbound by the scorer's table down off to our left, and then Sexton real quick with her second one reaching over the top. That's 2. Clay barking some words of encouragement. And
to who is the question?
Right, to Sexton.
Are you sure?
Here's Jones. Well, there were words. I don't know if they were encouraging.
That's
no, both feet in the ball. Both feet in the ball got to be across. Here's a reach in. They're going to get Trusty this time. She stepped across, but by rule, both feet in the ball have to be across the timeline, so not a backcourt. Don't like the Greenwood fans complaining about that. We got to get the rule book out. Now that is backcourt. 100%, and there's the turnover.
1,000%.
Yeah, 4 seconds left in the first.
What do you draw up here?
Maddie, shoot a 3. Here's Cartwright across the timeline with 3-2, or just drive to the cup, 14-footer, and it won't go. 20-3. Greenwood in command here, the Lady Bulldogs, after 1 period of basketball. We'll take a break. It's Greenwood Sports Center online and the Sports Hog 103.5. They got her. Our Ronald Reagan Realty Player Spotlight tonight, Macy Cutsinger. She's a senior. Dash is her nickname from The Incredibles because she moves around like, I guess, Dash from The Incredibles. Super fast.
Well, that's in depth.
I guess. I don't know.
Dash like Dash from The Incredibles. Moves around like Dash.
Yeah. 3.5 GPA, plays softball for the Lady Bulldogs as well as basketball. Favorite subject, psychology. She wants to major in exercise science at Oklahoma Baptist University. She'll be playing softball over there. National Honor Society, all-state tournament team, all-conference in softball, all-River Valley, all-academic honor roll. Nicole and B.J. Cherry are her parents. Favorite saying, respect all, fear none. Favorite author, Sadie Robertson. Favorite music artist, Morgan Wallen.
There you go.
And
travel on the inbound.
Walking, Morgan Wallen. Macy Cutsinger. Dash is our Ronald Reagan Realty Player Spotlight tonight. Thank you to the Clements boys for all your help with Greenwood Athletics. Here the Lady Bulldogs are. Cartwright from the right wing. Looked at a 3, finds Sexton in the paint, out to Williams, right corner. Now Cartwright, top of the key. Trusty left wing. She'll drive in, 8-footer, won't go. Rebound. Avalee Jones had it for a minute. The ball's tied up, but Greenwood will get the arrow.
Well, Van Buren sticking in this 2-3 zone, trying to make Greenwood beat them from the outside. They know they can't cut off penetration going man-to-man, so they're playing this zone, trying to get Greenwood to beat it from the outside.
Well, they've got 2 threes. Here's Sexton's attempt. Splash!
Give it to me.
Yep. Cartwright with her 3rd assist.
No. Oh, yeah. Sexton made it. Cartwright with the assist.
Right.
I'm with you.
And here's Avalee Jones now with Greenwood up 20 with 7:10 to go.
You like the Greenwood defense. Got me playing faster than I would, or talking faster than I need to be.
And that's a travel as Kenzie Jones just went to the deck with the basketball. This is defense just suffocating. Up off the bench comes A.J. Summit. Here's Megan Gray. Williams will come out. Russin will come out. 23-3. And Coach Reeves up, barking a signal. Cartwright's got the dribble to the right wing, swap spots with Trusty. High post, Summit left elbow to Gray. Skipped it to Cartwright, 3-ball, right corner. Too hard. It went up over the backboard, and it'll be Van Buren's ball.
It looks like Greenwood's going to get whatever shot they want, really, on the offensive end. They just got to move the ball around enough And skip passes are going to be there, and you just sit up and just hope 3-point shots start falling.
Here's
well, if you're Van Buren, you're hoping they don't start falling.
Kennedy's got it. She'll bring it across the timeline, up ahead of the pack with McKinney. She pitched it out to Avalee Jones in the corner. I thought McKinney had a real clear little spot to the basket there, but she opted to pitch it out. And then Trusty knocked it out of bounds. It'll stay with the Lady Pointers. Jones inbounds to Kennedy. That's Moss, top of the key. She picked her dribble up. That's going to be trouble. Finds McKinney, right wing. Step through the double team to Moss, out on the floor. Now Brooklyn Kennedy. Down to Jones in the left corner. Avalee up top to Moss. 3-ball. Off the window, no good. Trusty high for the rebound. It's her 4th board. Nice outlet, a pass down deep to Cartwright. Her shot swatted out of there, but they're going to call a foul on Gearing. And so Cartwright will go back to the free throw line. She's 2 for 2.
When you look at that combo, Trusty to Cartwright. Cartwright running down there, and Trusty finding her a 3/4 court pass in stride. Cartwright draws the contact, knocks down the first free throw.
The free throw stroke looks good today for Cartwright. Been a little suspect a few games. She's worked hard on it. That one she missed. Trusty with an offensive board, and it'll be a jump ball.
She gets a rebound out of that, but the jump ball possession arrow will go over to Van Buren.
Her 5th rebound, and Van Buren's ball. Moss will dribble it up. Greenwood lets off a little bit of the pressure. Now they pick her up at half court. Jones across the timeline. A. Jones. Avalee. Back to Moss out on the floor. Tried to go down low, swatted away by Cartwright. Gray's out with it. Here comes Megan on the run. Trusty on the right wing. Stops and pops. Little floater from 14 feet. Won't go. Rebound for Van Buren. Kennedy finds Jones. 3-ball left wing. Avalee shot not there. Cartwright high for the rebound. And she's on the run. Ahead to Trusty this time. And off the window. Won't go. Kennedy with a rebound. Van Buren going the other way. We've got a little track meet going. Avalee Jones with it. McKinney. Now Gearing in the right corner. Fumbled it a bit. Back out to Moss. And Sexton with a steal. Ahead to Trusty. Layup. Good.
Another timeout taken.
Yeah.
Clay takes this one. He wants a 30-second.
26-3. Lady Bulldogs impressive so far in the first half. It's been all, yes, what's up? Curtis Keith Holt in the house. Former Greenwood great.
I saw another Greenwood great. The ice cream man was here somewhere.
Yes, I saw that too.
The best Holt? Can we say that? The greatest Holt?
Angel wasn't bad, but Peyton's probably a little better than all of them.
Most accomplished?
So far, yeah. Yeah, the ice cream man. Double scoop, sprinkles. Playing up at Crowder. Battling a little illness bug right now. Lumbars, but he's ready to rock. He'll be there when the chips are down. Let's see if this Greenwood defense stays suffocating.
Talk about chips down right now.
Yeah, and Clay comes out with the full court pressure. I mean, you got to get them to work on. I mean, if I'm the opposing coach, hey, we need help. We need to work against this press. Let's see what we got. Jones across the timeline. Finally, Moss has it. Cartwright nearly fouls. Moss, that time she did. Got dribble into the double team. It's first on Cartwright.
Well, one thing you can't do is you can't dribble across the timeline and pick up your dribble.
No.
And Van Buren's got a safety valve way back
that's
in
mean.
the backcourt.
Myers wants to inbound in front of Greenwood's bench. They got it into Kaylee Barber, who just checked in. And the ball stolen away, and here comes Greenwood the other direction. Russin skipped it to Summit. Back to Gray, left wing. Summit, top of the key. Skip pass to the left corner. Cartwright, one dribble, back out to Gray. She wanted a 3. She'll skip it to Williams in the right corner. Back around to Summit. AJ wants to direct some traffic. Clay resets the offense. Here's Cartwright, left wing now. And lost the handle. Ball stolen away by Kenzie Jones. To Moss. Trapped at the half court. Steps through the trap. Foul called on Summit. 1 and 1.
2 on her.
And a 1 and 1 for Allie Moss. 26-3. I can assure you the boys' game, well, I hope not, but it's going to be a little more competitive than this one. Huge postseason implications ride on the winner of tonight's boys' game. Good shot there from Allie Moss. Makes the first free throw. She'll get the backside of this 1 and 1.
And this is a chance for Van Buren to catch their breath.
Certainly.
Knowing that press is coming, and just this is time where they can't guard me right now.
Right.
She makes 2 free throws.
26-5. And Cartwright brings it down the floor to Williams from the left wing. They'll swap spots. Now Cartwright's over here to Summit. To Russ, a nice cut from Williams down the lane. Missed the bunny, though, but Summit's got an offensive board. Finds Cartwright to Gray.
One more.
Here's Williams in the right corner. Skipped on the open 3. Now to Gray. Up top is Cartwright. Summit left wing. Up top to Cartwright. She's going to try to create. Floater. Yes. Wow.
And she can do that.
Yep. Amazing.
And the question is, what defense do you impose if you're Van Buren? What do you select? Because the man-to-man, you can't guard him. Zone, you're having trouble containing Maddie Cartwright right now.
Williams flash, try to get a steal.
There ain't any other options, is there? There's zone or man, right?
You're looking for a bad shooting night from Greenwood. That's your option. So Ming's got it in the backcourt to Kinsey Jones. She's going to rush it across the near the timeline. Summit and Cartwright wait on her. Back to Moss in the front court. There's the double team. Got to get rid of it. She finally finds Kinsey Jones. Kinsey down low, up off the window, good to Holly Ming.
Good play there. They found Ming inside. She had worked her way in. They were able to lob the ball into her, and she went up off the window.
Cartwright will bring it down the floor into the front court with 3 minutes left. 28-7. Greenwood leads. 3 touchdowns. Summit pump fake. Shot won't go from 10 feet. Russin just took the ball away from Ming. Back out to Summit. Here's Williams for 3. Won't go. Long rebound. Ming and Russin try to steal another one. She said, hey, I just got that clean. She didn't like that call. No 1-1. We'll go the other end. She's saying, I got the first one. You didn't call anything.
Well, I don't know if she's more shocked they called the foul or it's taken till 2:38 left in the first half for her to pick up her first foul.
Right.
She may have just said, hey, what? I've gone this long. Why call one on me now?
Ming will shoot the 1-1. First one's on the way and good. She's got 3 points. As Trusty and Sexton come back in, Cartwright and Williams take a seat. One more for Holly Ming, the junior. 5'11". Got them both. Nice soft touch. 4 points. She leads the way for Van Buren. It's 28-9. Here's Gray now into the front court. Still a little 2-3 zone. Sexton back to Gray. Summit in the right corner. Cutting down the lane is Russin. Not there. Gray skipped it to Trusty left wing. Sexton up top. Back to Gray. Pump fakes. Comes to Trusty. Thought about a 3. She'll penetrate. Floater. Party time.
Yeah.
No problem for Anna Trusty, who's having a huge first half.
Again,
14
what do you do?
Points.
I mean, Cartwright goes and takes the seat, and now you get Trusty to come in and hit a running floater.
Moss trapped out there, finally got rid of it. They find Myers back in the corner. It goes to Barber. She'll drive the right baseline and
Oh,
charge.
good job. Rustin hit her head.
Yep. Getting in there and sacrificing to take the charge. Offensive foul on Barber. That is the 6th team foul, so Greenwood will get free throws. Here's Kennedy will come back in for Van Buren and get Allie Moss.
The officials are checking, making sure Adriana's okay, and she nods and says, they got to do
she's
a lot
tough.
more than that.
It's like a sack of bricks out there. Let's go. No problem. Summit from the left elbow finds a cutting Trusty. Sky hook from 8 feet just out of the lane, not there. Kennedy with the rebound. She wants to push ahead to Kinsey Jones. Down low it goes to Myers. She'll kick it out. 3 ball on the way is good for Kaylee Barber.
A good shot there. Good job in transition. Able to make the shot. You get back before the defense really gets to set up.
30-12. Trusty says, let me see what I can do down here. Off the mark, 3 ball from the left wing. Summit gets the offensive board. And then they'll come in there and tie it up. That's her 3rd rebound.
Jump ball favor Greenwood.
So Greenwood's arrow. A.J. Summit will inbound down the baseline.
Oh, make it Gray. Give me 3 of
Finally
these.
found Gray for a 3-ball.
From the corner.
Summit with the assist off the inbounds, huh?
Trusty just swats that ball out of bounds.
As Van Buren has a good look at a run out, a layup missed by Myers. Now on the offensive end here, the Lady Bulldogs are Gray up top to Summit. Russin, right elbow, puts it on the deck, kicks it out to Sexton. She'll drive in from the right wing, left-handed floater, not there. Russin, another offensive board, but then threw it away. That's her 5th rebound. Kennedy working now across the timeline with 30 seconds left before half. Jones had it stolen away by Trusty.
Jones thought she had a moment.
Anna
had an opening there, and Trusty's arms come out of there.
That's right.
So I'll take that.
High post Sexton. Here's Trusty driving in, floater. Good. And they're going to call a charge.
Offensive foul.
Yeah, good call. That's a 3rd on Trusty. 14 seconds left. And Cartwright's up off the bench. Ella Williams will come up off the bench. Get Sexton. It's 33-12. Lady Bulldogs opened up a 17-0 lead, I believe, to start the game.
That's correct.
Here's Van Buren. Still full court pressure by the Lady Bulldogs. Probably will see it into the 3rd quarter, then Clay will back out of it. Here's Myers. Now Kennedy out on the floor. Tried to split the double team. Finds Jones. Kinsey spots up for a 3. It won't go at the buzzer. And we've played a half of basketball on the ladies' side. And the Lady Bulldogs lead 33-12. Dr. Smith just dominant as we expected.
Well, it's just what you see from this Greenwood team is they continue to put the pressure on. Maybe the shots weren't falling from the outside early. They found them a little bit late, but they found them, and they do enough defensively that it causes you enough problems that they turn defense into offense, and mainly that is Anna Trusty, we've mentioned numerous times. Maddie Cartwright can get a shot when she wants to, but you want Greenwood to come in. If you're Greenwood, come in and say, this is who we are. It doesn't matter who we play. We just got to be us. And that's what Coach Reeves is trying to get him to do. Play what Greenwood plays and play how Greenwood plays, and he thinks he'd take his chances. If we're better at what we do than you are at stopping it. And what's difficult to stop, and you said it in the first half, it's difficult to simulate the trap that's coming, the pressure, the quickness, the length. You can prepare for it and say a 1-3-1's coming, but you can't prepare for the actual physicality of it. You can't prepare for the size of it. You can't prepare for the length of it. And that causes a lot of problems. And Van Buren had trouble early on, and it was 17-0 to start the game for Greenwood. And they've continued to put on pressure and lead here now 33-12 at the break.
14 points for Trusty, 5 rebounds, 4 steals in the first half. 8 points for Cartwright, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. Summit's got 5 points, 3 rebounds. Gray with a 3-ball. And Sexton with a 3-ball for Greenwood. Russin's got 5 rebounds, no points. For Van Buren, Kennedy hit a 3 to get him on the board. Holly Mings got 4 to lead the way, a couple of free throws. Moss has made 2 free throws, and Barber with a 3-ball as well for the Lady Pointers. 33-12 is the score at halftime. Greenwood on top. And just want to remind you, the Greenwood School District is participating in the school choice program. Act 560 of 2015, authorized by the General Assembly of Arkansas, allows your child to participate in one school district while living in another. Greenwood District will accept eligible students from other districts under this program for the upcoming school year. Applications can be picked up at the Greenwood Admin Office, 420 North Main. Applicants for the 22-23 school year must be received before May 1st of this year to be considered eligible for next school year. Applications should be turned into the non-resident district and notify the resident district of filing. Assignments will be made on the basis of space availability. Applicants will be notified of their acceptance or rejection by July 1st. Students who reside out of state or are currently expelled from school or a drug or weapon violation are not eligible for participation. 33-12, Lady Bulldogs lead here at halftime in Van Buren. We'll take a break. Greenwood Sports Center online and the Sports Hog 103.5. Test. I don't.
Keep him turned down.
We are back here at Claire Bates. About ready to go in the third quarter, 33-12. It's kind of it's a big night tonight, as someone's been called louder than me on the radio. I like that. It rarely happens.
Finally getting some respect around here.
Yeah. Van Buren's basketball as we go here in the third period. They work right to left here, and then Cartwright steals immediately, but Gray couldn't handle the loose ball slapped towards her. It'll stay with Van Buren.
I don't care what you say. It's hard to catch a ball with your shoulder.
Yes. Kennedy, Ming, Jones. Brooklyn Watson is checked in for Van Buren as they feed it down low to big Holly Ming. She's got 6 points. If I recall, Watson was pretty good in the JV game, burying threes the first meeting and the night. Go high-low, Cartwright on the elbow, tried Rustin on the right block. She'll dribble it back out to the wing. And now Gray. 33-14, Greenwood leads here. Trusty goes high post, Cartwright, 13-footer, too long. Rebound to Watson for Van Buren. She'll find Kennedy. And then she finds Trusty. Anna's got 3 fouls. They cross the timeline. Summit picks up in the party. Picked up her dribble. Now Brooklyn's in trouble. Finds Odom. And she passes it right to Trusty. There's a steal, her 5th. To Gray in the backcourt. Baseball pass to Cartwright for 3. Left wing. Won't go. Summit with a rebound.
Good
She's
night.
pushed. Finally the call. Probably on Odom.
Yep.
Second. First team foul of the half.
Summit, good job crashing the glass
Yeah.
there. And she did so without committing a foul. She
Yep.
went up and grabbed the ball. Didn't have any body contact. Good job by AJ there.
Summit out to Gray. They set up in the half court. Left wing is Trusty. Up top, Cartwright. High post, Summit. Spins back out to Trusty. Skipped it to Gray in the right corner. Now up top's Trusty. Pump fake to the right elbow. 14-footer. Splash.
Fading to her right, maybe her best shot. Not
Gray with the
conventional, not what
assist.
you teach, but
Yeah.
it works for her.
And here's Kennedy now, working across the timeline. Finds Moss for 3, left corner, not there. Odom tried for the board, batted out to Gray. Megan's on the run, 1-on-2. Now she'll circle out and find Cartwright coming in from the left wing. Her floater short. Moss with a rebound. Here come the Lady Pointers. Across the timeline is Allie Moss. She's trapped, tied up by Summit. Steal as the arrow goes to Greenwood.
And Summer just kind of curled that ball. She held it and just said, I got this. Waited for the official to blow the whistle. When they turn it right into you, that's exactly what you want to do. Just grab the ball and force the jump ball.
There's Cartwright finding a cutting Trusty in the lane. Her shot's up and good. And Trusty's got a lot of points. 1, 2, 3,
How many is that,
5,
Tim?
6, 7, 8, 9 times 2 is 18.
And she just got a lot of fouls, too.
It's her 4th.
It's her 4th.
18 points for Trusty.
Coach Linsing looked at Coach Reeves and said, that's 4. He just nodded his head and said, okay,
Yeah,
next.
right.
What do you want me to do now?
Yeah. Odom has the ball. She goes to the deck with her dribble. Gray's in the mix trying to tie it up. Cartwright jumps up high, slaps it away. Summit back to Cartwright. She'll cross over to the right side. 2 dribbles is good for Cartwright. Summit's going to get an assist out
A
of
little
that.
disappointed she didn't dunk that.
Right? Tried to go to the high post. Ball swatted away to Ming, and then she hit the deck and flung it out of bounds. It'll go to Greenwood. Another turnover. As Kenzie Jones will check in for Van Buren. Also, Avalee Jones. Here comes Vi Johnson. First time we've seen her. Sophie Gearing back in. And Kaylee Barber. Vi Johnson had a nice JV game for Van Buren. Made a couple of threes as well. Matter of fact, they were raining threes in the JV girls game. Here's Cartwright on the right wing. Up top to Summit, goes left side to Gray. Trusty tried the high post, ball stolen out of there by Vi Johnson. Immediate dividends off the bench. Then she tried to go to the basket, and Cartwright swatted that thing, came down hard on her knee.
Yeah, she just levitated, just kind of floated, let her throw it up there.
She's favoring that right knee. Is she going to be okay? Hopefully so. You hate to see an injury up 39-14 to one of your all-staters. And maybe one of the best players in the state, for sure one of the best in the state. Here's Johnson driving in, bounce pass too low for Gearing. Rustin with the steal, Trusty. Finds Cartwright down the left corner. Maddie had it slapped away.
What they'll tell you, never throw a post player the ball at their feet.
Right.
You don't want it low. You want it to where they can catch it and hold it high.
Well, here's Megan Gray with it up top of the key. Comes to the right wing to Anna Trusty. Now Summit up top. Gray goes left side now. High post Trusty. One bounce, 10-footer's not there. Russin tried to save the rebound. If Anna would have just waited, Adriana was going to save it right to her, but it went right off of Anna.
Right off Anna's forehead.
Right back to the Lady Pointers, and Vi Johnson will walk it up.
I only laughed because they were laughing coming
right,
back the court.
Yes. And it's 39-14. Here's Jones with it. Greenwood with the lead. Kinsey against a 2-3. Greenwood's kind of sagged back defensively. Avalee Jones, high post Gearing. One bounce back to Avalee Jones. Kinsey Jones left corner three, good.
Line drive shot. Looked like Anna Trusty out there from three.
Yep.
Great result as it went down.
Cartwright tried the baseline, tried to weave through traffic, lost the handle. Gray picked up the loose ball, back to Cartwright. In the right corner, back to Gray. She'll center it up and they'll run the offense. Comes to Cartwright. Summit high post, or up top. Gray on the left wing, skipped it to Summit. High post Cartwright on the right elbow, had it slapped away. And then Cartwright fouls, I believe.
Yeah.
That's her second. Cartwright a little bit lax after the knee injury. We've seen her have a couple of ill-advised ball handling trips. 39-17 with 3:20 left in the third period. Gearing at the high post. Had it slapped away. Cartwright on the deck. Got a hold of it and found Trusty. Anna's on the run across the midcourt stripe. To Summit for three. Splash! A.J. Summit with a nice three ball.
We've said it again and again. If she gets locked in, watch out the rest of 5A because you know what Trusty and Cartwright are going to do.
Jones tries her three. It's not there. Trusty goes high for a rebound. That's her sixth board. Summit again, right wing. Penetrates this time, and she's hammered on the way up and has two shots coming. That's going to be on Sophie Gearing, her second.
Hey, you want some candy? Bogey's right here. You
Bogey! All right, yeah, I'll take something, Bogey. Thank you. Give me one of these lollipops. Thank you, Bogey. The greatest mascot on the planet Earth. Bogey the Bulldog. Here's Summit. Free throw is good for A.J. Summit. 9 points for her.
Like taking candy from a baby.
Or a Bulldog. Barber out. Watson back in.
Jamal?
For Van Buren. No.
Not Jamal Barber?
No, Kaylee Barber. And not Randy Watson. Brooklyn Watson. Summit got them both to go. She's got 10 points tonight. I told her to get the double figures. All I got to do is ask.
You think Jamal's listening back home?
Maybe. 44-17 Greenwood leads.
I'll get a text message if he is.
Vi Johnson with the dribble to Jones. Back to Johnson up top for Van Buren. Out to Gearing. Jones thought about a three. Into the corner it goes to Watson. Trying the baseline right side. Back out to Avalee Jones. Here's Gearing at the right elbow. Good ball movement. It's not going anywhere. Gearing says, let me try a three ball. It's not there. And A.J. Summit with another rebound. That's her sixth. Here's Gray to Cartwright. Her three ball from the right wing. Splash!
That didn't touch rim or nothing.
Woo, Summit with her second assist.
Coach Reeves gets some substitutes in. Ashlyn Butler, Mackenzie Thomas, Carly Sexton, Anna Williams.
Beautiful.
All in, and I think they'll keep Adriana out on the floor.
47-17. Greenwood leads here with a timeout on the floor.
And you saw a couple of back-to-back threes there. Summit got hers locked in. Cartwright hit nothing but net. There was no, she didn't touch the rim. It didn't bounce around. It just went straight through. And Coach Reeves said, okay, let's get the let's get the others in. We're going to have some, and that's strategic. He's trying to get those girls out there, give them some experience, because there may be a time in the next 3 weeks. 3 weeks from today is the first game of the state tournament.
Yeah.
And I know Clay Dog Reeves has that on his mind. He was talking to me about it before the game. He's 3 weeks from today, we're playing in the tournament, dog.
The 1 seed from the West gets a 1 o'clock on March the 1st is the tip time.
Which
for
is
the girls.
Tuesday.
Yeah. So we've kind of got that circled. Here's Van Buren now across the timeline. Madeline Wilkinson's in there for Greenwood defensively. And Mackenzie Thomas got in there, and she will create a jump ball.
And Mackenzie played well Saturday. She got
did.
in, scored 6 points, I believe.
Certainly. Yeah, 5 or 6. Had a good night out there. Inbounds comes into Vi Johnson. 3 ball on the way, but it's blocked by Williams. And she'll bring it up the floor. Across the timeline, hands it off to Wilkinson. Madeline around the horn to the right wing. Now the right baseline was going to feed Thomas. Nobody home, knocked out of bounds by Van Buren.
And we'll see if Van Buren goes to man-to-man here instead of the zone without Cartwright, trustee Megan Gray out there.
Butler had a nice JV game earlier.
They're staying in the 2-3.
Wilkinson finds Butler. She sparkled down at Greenbrier, if I recall, hit 3 threes earlier. Here she is, Ashley, to Sexton. Williams in the paint. They tried to reach in. There'll be a foul called on Gearing, I believe, number 33.
Yep. Good job by Ella. She just fell down.
Hey.
Draw the contact however you got to.
Sell it. They're buying. It's a buyer's market down there for the officials. Williams will inbound on the baseline, left side of the lane. Got it into Wilkinson. Now up top it comes to Carly Sexton. A couple of dribbles back to Williams in the left corner. Ella brings it out with her dribble. Now she'll set up in the half court. Madeline Wilkinson comes to Butler, and it's knocked out of bounds by Johnson for Van Buren. It'll stay with Greenwood. Coach Reeves always up coaching. Telling Wilkinson, the junior, let's do this and this. Madeline's, I like her game. Have another year of her next year. Wilkinson skips it to Williams up top, also a junior. Butler's a junior. Sexton's a sophomore.
Thomas is a sophomore.
Yeah. Here's Wilkinson around the horn up top. Greenwood milking some clock. 53 seconds left, up by 30 here in the third period. Sexton goes inside to Thomas on the right block. Shot blocked out of bounds by Goring.
But that's a good job by McKenzie. Get the ball in the block. You go up strong.
Yep.
Even though the shot's blocked, it's a good move down in the post.
Sexton will inbound on the baseline, right side of the lane. Finds Williams on a nice bounce pass out to Butler. Up top, now Ella Williams will set up with 40 seconds. With her dribble, handed off to Wilkinson, coming out of the left side to the top of the key. To Butler, back to Wilkinson. They'll reset in that half court. 30 seconds. Sexton way out on the floor has got it right side. Back to Wilkinson. Nearly anticipated a telegraph to pass, but a good job not to. She hands it to Carly Sexton. Now back to Madeline Wilkinson. Tried the high post. Butler nearly had it, but lost the handle. And out of there comes Kinsey Jones. Now Watson drug her pivot foot and traveled.
When we talk about the youth that's out there right now, there's some more youth coming. The 9th grade basketball girls had a makeup game with Southside tonight. Won that game 44-10. And they'll play Southside again on Thursday. It was a makeup from a COVID game earlier this year.
Williams for 3 at the buzzer, won't go. And we've played 3 stanzas now. 47-17. We'll have the mercy rule enacted when we come back for the 4th period. Greenwood Sports Center online and the Sports Hog 103.5. 10 seconds. All right.
Not
47-17.
Yeah,
Greenwood's
before
lead.
big runs.
We'll have the sportsmanship rule going. Now, I guess we had it going over at Southside earlier. You talked about the 9th grade, and Hang 100 Hardy ran it up on the Lady Mavericks 44-10. So congrats to Amy Hardy and London Lensing and her squad. All right, a turnover out of the gate for Greenwood. So here we go the other direction. Lady Pointers with it. It's Vi Johnson trapped in midcourt. Finds Barber. Tried to feed down low to Myers. She got it, but she's double teamed to Ming. And then Williams came in with a full body check. And the first foul on Ella Williams. Free throws coming for Holly Ming. She's got 6 points.
And old Smiley, she's smiling on that one.
Ming's their leading scorer. 7 points. 3 for 3 from the line. Kennedy's got a 3. Kenzie Jones has a 3. Kaylee Barber has a 3. Moss with a pair of free throws. And here is Ming, who has 4 for 4 now from the line and a couple of field goals. She's got 8 points. 47-19. Here's Ella Williams in the front court with her dribble.
Watch out now. Kyla Piercy's here, too. She just said, I got my number on.
Mm-hmm.
Let me play. Izzy Smith's here with her jersey on.
Whew. Sexton dribbles through traffic to the left wing, skips it over here to Butler on the right side. High post Williams. Try to go down low to Thomas, up off the window.
Oh, good
Won't
shot.
go. Wilkinson got in there with an offensive board. Finds Sexton. Her jumper, good.
That's what we saw from Carly to begin the year. She continues that. Greenwood becomes a real problem because Sexton gave them some great energy off the bench and scoring. She has a knack for scoring as well.
5 points for her. Hit a 3-ball earlier. There's Williams flashing, knocked the ball out of there. Butler out in front with it to Wilkinson. Wilkinson hard to the basket. Scoop shot. She's fouled. Nice.
Well, you like the pressure and the pace. They
Yes.
pick up. Even this is this group in there. They're still trapping. They're still creating offense with their defense. And then when they get the ball turned over, they're running. And good job by the junior Madeline Wilkinson going to the basket there, drawing the foul, and get to the free throw line.
Missed the first one, a little long. One more for her. Madeline, I believe, comes out of the Raleigh Farms area.
She can run, I know that.
Splash. Got the second one to go. She's on the board with her first point. 50-19 now. Lady Bulldogs put half 100 on them. Here comes Johnson across the timeline. Now McKinney. She had it swatted away. Thomas picks up the loose ball.
I give credit to Butler there for the steal. She swatted that out of there.
Williams now quickly in the front court. Hands it off to Sexton, top of the key. Sexton comes to Butler, right wing. Ashland back out to Ella Williams. Now Sexton, 5-minute mark. Sexton comes to Williams, right wing, 3-ball. Won't go. Thomas battles for the board. Ming out of there with it. And a foul called on Mackenzie Thomas. Her first, team's fourth. Macy Cutsinger is our Ronald Reagan Realty Player Spotlight tonight and Senior Spotlight for the girls and boys all season, brought to you by Ronald Reagan Realty. Appreciate the Clements boys, and we'll talk about Macy here momentarily as up off with the shooting shirt she comes. Top of the key, McKinney. Johnson, right wing, back to McKinney. They reverse it left side to Myers. Skipped it to Johnson. Wilkinson up in her grill. Now McKinney tried a high post, and Barber's in there at the jump ball. It'll be Van Buren's basketball, and Macy Cutsinger, who'll be going to Oklahoma Baptist University to play softball. One of majored exercise science. Her favorite subject, psychology. A 3.5 GPA. Sadie Robertson's her favorite author. Favorite music artist, Morgan Wallen. Respect all, fear none, is Macy's favorite saying. 3-ball from Van Buren goes long, and Sexton will let it go out of bounds. Macy Cutsinger, our Ronald Reagan Realty Senior Spotlight tonight, number 1 in navy blue.
You know, I was talking to BJ before the game, and he said a lot of people call that the real OBU.
Right.
Well, I'm from Oklahoma, and we called that OBU.
Yes. Her parents are Nicole and BJ Cherry. At least I forget. Fantastic people. Here's Macy with it now. Comes to Butler. 3-ball on the way from the right wing. Off the mark. Sexton tried to battle the rebound, and it's going to stay with Greenwood. Wow. Clock running in the mercy rule. 3:18 to go. 50-19. This is just a precursor for tonight's events, as this boys' game is going to be a dandy tonight. Really,
it was at our place.
Certainly was. The first meeting was a 10-point Van Buren win. Greenwood got the victory in Game 2, the one that mattered in conference play, and this one will almost be for a postseason berth. A lot of work left, but will go a long way to helping the boys if they can pull out a win here on the road. It'll be raucous. Van Buren students start to fill in off to our right. Sexton's turnaround jumper in the lane is good. Williams found her in there.
I'm telling you, just count it. If Carly Sexton gets going offensively, and that's another weapon.
Absolutely. She's got 7 points. Here is McKinney with it. Into the deep left corner for Swafford. Won't go. Rebound, Carly Sexton. That's her second board. She's got an assist and a steal also.
And what's big for her is confidence after that.
Yep.
I mean, her battle with COVID and just trying to get back and get her legs underneath her. She's been playing great basketball for the Lady Bulldogs.
Pick and roll. Williams shot off the mark. Rebound out of there by Watson. She'll push it across the timeline to the right wing for Van Buren. Williams tried to slap it out of her hand. They're going to say that, whoa, Watson touched it last. Tough break there for the Pointers. It'll be Greenwood's basketball.
And Carly Sexton and Ella Williams there providing the pressure. Ella right there close. Give her credit for the steal.
Williams across the timeline finds Cutsinger out on the floor. To Sexton. Butler wants another three from the right wing. It's off the mark. I love Ashton with its quick trigger. Here's Watson now. Nice rebound by McKinney. Watson will bring it across. Comes to the left wing to Barber. Back to Watson and Cutsinger. No?
Yep.
Yes. We'll get in the scorebook with a foul.
I see a former Bulldog coming this way. T. Ray Grandstaff.
Wow. Nice.
Trackster. Has his
Quarterback.
name up on the board for some track records.
Former quarterback for the Bulldogs. He's a dandy. Basketball player. And they drive in by Van Buren's lost as McKinney tried to go in. Thomas knocked it away. Butler out with it. She's on the run with 60 seconds left. Williams top of the key. Back to Butler, right wing. Here's Cutsinger. Macy looking back to Butler. They skip it to Sexton up top. 50 seconds left. Here's Butler. Three ball from the right corner. Won't go. Ashland can't find the range tonight. McKinney got the rebound for Van Buren. Here comes Watson on the run. Into the front court. Skipped it over to Barber. She'll drive in. She'll get free throws coming. That'll end the ball game. It's on Thomas. Her second foul. What's the protocol? You just stop the clock out of the goodness of your heart.
Yeah, like a 5 seconds left or see if it goes to that point.
I've always wondered if there's actually a rule on that when you're in the mercy rule when free throws are shot.
It's just courtesy, but officials will sometimes take time to make sure that doesn't happen.
Missed both free throws. Offensive board for Van Buren. They kick it to the left corner. Now around. Williams will flash for a steal, and she'll not get the shot off. To no avail, though. 52-19. Lady Bulldogs with a nice win here on the road in hostile territory against the Lady Pointers. And Dr. Smith, it was like the first meeting. Nothing they could do against this pressure.
Well, and that's the equation for everybody, really. I mean, there's not a lot of teams that can handle it. Greenwood came out and did what they do, won this one 52-19. And, you know, you just keep checking off wins.
Yeah.
Keep looking as you start looking at the options. Everybody's got 2 losses in the conference except us.
That's right.
On the girls' side. So you start doing the math, you start adding it up. It's going to be hard for teams to start catching you, especially if you're not losing. There's nobody that can catch you and win that 1 seed. And that's what the Lady Bulldogs are playing for right now.
18 points, 6 rebounds, 5 steals, 2 assists for Trusty. Cartwright had 13 points, 4 assists, 3 rebounds, and a blocked shot, 2 steals for Cartwright. Summit with 10 points, a nice night for AJ. 5 rebounds, 3 assists for Summit. Gray hit a 3-ball, had a couple of assists. Sexton with 7 points, a couple of rebounds. Wilkinson hit a free throw. That's it. That's the scoring run for the Lady Bulldogs. Ming led the way for the Lady Pointers, 8 points. Kennedy hit a 3-ball early. Kenzie Jones had a 3-ball. Allie Moss had a couple of free throws, both ends of a 1-and-1. And Kaylee Barber with a 3-ball for Van Buren. 52-19, Lady Bulldogs victorious.
Yeah, just an offensive game, and I say offensive. The defensive really set up the offense for the Greenwood Lady Bulldogs. Came in here and took care of business. What they were supposed to do, come and get a victory. And they know that Friday night looms, and that's a big ball game. It's a rematch, the rubber match, if you will, with Bologna.
Yeah.
Greenwood homecoming festivities will be set up. We'll have that for you on Friday night. First, you have to take care of business. They call it a trap game sometimes when you have that, but that wasn't a trap game for the Lady Bulldogs today. They pull out 52-19 victory. Moved to, what are they, 8-0 in conference now?
18-4.
18-4 overall, and Clay Dog Reeves with his 745 wins in the win column now. Pretty decent tally.
Well, Dr. Smith mentioned rubber match. This is the one here tonight. We got a big one here in Van Buren. This is for control of the number 4 seed in the West and possibly a berth in the state tournament. Greenwood, Van Buren met early on in a Clarksville tournament. Pointers won. Greenwood got the best of them in conference play at home. And this one here will go a long way to see who will get that 4 seed in the West. And no love lost between these two squads. Should be a fantastic ball game tonight here at Claire Bates. Stick around. We'll be about 7 minutes away from starting lineup, so you don't want to miss this one. Ladies win 52-19 over Van Buren. We'll come back after this break on Greenwood Sports Center Online and the Sports Hog 103.5.